What is up, guys? My name's Ali. Thank you for tuning in for another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. Today we're going to be focusing on the gun customization and just how detailed and crazy it is within Black Ops 3 multiplayer. We're going to be going through some examples, going to be explaining it to you guys and taking a look at just how epic the gun customization really is within Call of Duty Black Ops 3. For you guys who are looking for gameplay, there's a load of gameplay already on my channel. Do not think that's all that there is. I'm going to have tons of videos and additional gameplay over the coming weeks, months, and pretty much all the time leading up to the launch of this game when it comes out on November the 6th. I'm just spreading everything out so you're not getting spammed with too much. Do not worry, there's still a ton more footage to come. But let's jump into the Gunsmith, which is where you can go ahead and customize your weapons and make them look absolutely crazy. Here we've got a blank slate with the Man of War. This is the first assault rifle that is available within Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Looks pretty cool, but it has nothing added to it. No optics, no attachments, nothing. So we're going to go ahead and customize this weapon, make it look different, and also add on some awesome features. So if you take a look at the first attachment here, we have gone with an optic. There's a standard red dot sight, I believe, and that's simply going to change the top of the weapon. Obviously, you're adding an optic, so it's going to change that and add it to the weapon, but that doesn't count as an attachment. The optic has its own category where you can go through all of the optics and choose which one you prefer. The attachments has its own 5 slots. That's right, you can go up to 5 attachments and an optic, so basically 6 altogether added onto the weapon, which is crazy. So let's go ahead and actually add on an attachment to this weapon and see how it changes a little bit. Every single one of these attachments will have a visual impact on the weapon and make it look different. So if we go ahead and add on more than just one and go and fully pimp it out with 5 attachments, that's going to be grip, quick draw, stock, tons of attachments on this weapon. You can see it looks very, very different to the original Man of War, which had absolutely nothing on it. Now, this can all be done within the Gunsmith, and once you've created a gun within Gunsmith, you can name it, you can save it, and then you can bring it into multiplayer. But if you've gone ahead and made a gun in Gunsmith with, just say for this gun, for example, you've gone for a single optic and 5 attachments, that's going to use up a ton of your pick 10 points, and it means it's going to limit you in terms of how many in terms of the perks and everything else that you can use on your full creator class. So do remember that. On top of that, if you add on anything to this weapon within the Gunsmith that you don't actually have earned, so an attachment that you think is awesome but you don't actually have unlocked within multiplayer, it will not let you use this gun. So the Gunsmith just allows you to play around and have a load of fun, but if you are going to use one of these weapons within multiplayer, make sure you're considering what you do have unlocked and what you really want to use in terms of your whole overall class within multiplayer. So let's take a look at some of the other gun customization. Again, here we've got fast mags on. You can see how that literally really does change the magazine a lot visually on the weapon and makes it look a lot cooler. So let's just keep on going through these and seeing how the guns really do switch up. A cool thing to do is just flick between the video, skip through things a little bit, and you can really see the gun changing each time. So the optic here has been completely changed, so something that is nothing like the red dot, and the cool thing is that is changed again on screen. Now, if we keep on going through here and just having a look at some of the different variations, you can just get an idea of how awesome they all look. Now, you may be thinking, well, some of these attachments, if you have a closer look very similar to each other. For example, here, if this is fast mags, why does it look different? And that's because within the options for attachments within Black Ops 3 multiplayer, you don't just have one quick draw attachment or one fast mags attachment. You actually have different visual versions of them. So they're all going to do the same thing. You could have 5 different quick draw attachments. Choosing any of them will still give you the same standard quick draw effect, but they'll all look different. I'm not sure how you go ahead and earn these different visual attachments. I'd assume through, I don't know, just getting a certain challenges done with that attachment, but it's something to notice. I think it's cool because I'd like to think and hope that you could get some really badass, crazy looking attachments that look visually absolutely insane, that are really, really hard to unlock and really, really hard in terms of challenges, and just make your gun look awesome. Moving on here, we've got a really good example of how the visual changes actually can be mixed up between weapons, and you can see here, for example, the silencer just makes the front of the gun look absolutely crazy, very, very different indeed, and just all of these attachments are literally up to you, and I can see people spending hours and hours and hours within Gunsmith. I know I was going to spend so much time within Gunsmith messing around with everything, choosing visual attachments I think will look absolutely awesome. And you can just see the guns look so different, but it is still the Man of War. And of course, within Advanced Warfare, you've got a lot of customization for your character and for the exosuits, helmets, etc. You've got to remember, you never see that. You only ever see your hands when you're playing Advanced Warfare. So it was basically just for others to see you and think you look quite cool. But with this, you are constantly looking at your gun. And if you make a badass gun, you're going to be running around in multiplayer thinking, dude, I'm rocking a sick gun. And I've designed this, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm sure people are going to make their guns look absolutely crazy and customize them to make them look how they want them to look, and everyone's going to be rocking their own unique styles when it comes to weapons. So we have now looked at everything to do with the actual Gunsmith. There's more in terms of not just attachments. You can actually go in, and this is an example of the custom variations you can actually do in terms of not just a normal camera, but actually paint jobs. So you may have noticed the 2 additional slots where we're going through all of the Man of War variations. The paint job actual area allows you to go ahead and customize 64 layers on the left side, the front side, and the right side of a weapon, and you can go really in depth with crazy controls and customize a small part, not massive, but a small part of your weapon to make it yours. So I'd love to go ahead and like throw my logo on there, make it look awesome, blue, white, the colors that I always go for. And then on top of that, once you've customized that part of your weapon through the paint job section, you can still go ahead and add on a camo that will cover the whole of the weapon. So it'd be quite cool to get your actual paint job to sort of flow into the camo that would be covering the rest of the gun, so it also blends into one and looks really awesome. And that is going to complete all of the customization available for your weapons within Black Ops 3. You've got to remember, we have literally just seen one weapon with a few variations to it. Imagine the snipers. Think about that. Think about how crazy some of the snipers are going to look. Everyone's going to be rocking a different looking sniper, different looking pistol, different looking everything. It is awesome. I cannot wait to dive into this. So guys, there's some information for you on the Gunsmith within Black Ops 3. I've talked about this previously in the past, but it's great to be able to show you visuals and how it actually does change the weapon. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you excited about this? And as always, make sure you're checking out all the other early gameplay here on the channel. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Another Black Ops 3 video will be coming out later tomorrow, of course, and for ages and ages to come. So thank you for watching. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you on another video.